and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to do the double crochet stitch in the US and the treble crochet stitch in the UK. So to begin with, we have our chain from our first video, which I'll link below. So to start off with a double crochet stitch, we need to skip the first two chains from the hook. So first we yarn over, and we're going to skip the first two, and we insert into the third chain from the hook. Yarn over again, and we pull through. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. Get that to focus. There we go. 3 loops on our hook. So now we're going to yarn over, and we have 4. So we're going to pull that yarn over through 2 of our loops. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. We yarn over and we pull through both loops. There we go. We have our double crochet. So we'll do that again. We yarn over, insert our hook into the chain, yarn over from front to back, pull through, and we have 3 loops on the hook. We yarn over, we pull that 4th loop through the first 2, yarn over, and we pull through 2. So we have another double crochet. So I'm going to do the next couple just silently and slowly so that you can see what I'm doing and focus in on the image rather than listening to my voice. There we go, done a couple of double crochets. Now remember, to start with, your tension's going to probably be a little bit all over the place, and that's okay. It takes time, practice, and just consistently going at it again and again and again. So you just keep going with your double crochets. So we yarn over, insert the hook into the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. We'll do that one again. We yarn over, insert our hook into the chain, yarn over, and we pull through. We yarn over, we pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through. Oops, that came off, and that's okay. We just insert the hook back through those 2 loops, yarn over again, and we pull through. That is the wonderful thing of crochet, that as we're only working with 1 loop most of the time, if the hook does come out, it's much easier to get it back into your work and continue on. So we yarn over, through the chain, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Here we go, you have some double crochets. Now I'm going to pause the video here and I will finish off the row, and then I'm going to show you how to begin another row of double crochets. So see you back in a moment. So we've finished to the end of the row. Now I'm going to show you how to start a new row. So we chain 2, so it's yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now I like to do 2 chains because I find 3 chains, which is what a lot of people do, it ends up getting too bulky at the sides, and it kind of starts to loop out and becomes a bit obvious along the edges, and then you have to do a border along your work to cover that up. So I prefer to do 2 chains. And now we turn our work. So we go from what was the front, and we're now working into the back. And also something else that I do differently to others, and I find it works really well for me, is that I make a double crochet into the same chain into the same stitch, as where I made my chain from. The reason being is when you come to the end of the row here, I'll show it the right way. It's often hard to find that last stitch. And if you can't find that last stitch, that's when you start losing stitches, and then your count becomes wrong. And then your work starts to go inwards. So I find it easier to put a double crochet into the same stitch as where I did my chain 2. And then when I come to the end, we just work to the last visible stitch and we leave the previous chain 3 alone, or chain 2, alone. So we'll show you how to do that. So yarn over, insert into that first stitch, so right next to that chain 2. I also find if I do this, there's no gap, whereas if you treat the chain 2 as a first stitch and go into the next, it becomes quite a gap here and becomes quite noticeable. So insert the hook into that same stitch as your chain 2. So we yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So there we go. We have our first double crochet and our chain 2. So we yarn over, insert into the top of the chain, the double crochet from below, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So there we go. So, and I'll just keep going for a couple more stitches so you can get the hang of it. So we yarn over, insert a hook into that chain, yarn over, we pull through. So now we have those 3 loops on our hook. We yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we begin another double crochet. Yarn over into the top of the previous double crochet, yarn over, we pull through. We have those 3 loops on our hook. Now we yarn over, pull through 2 without catching extra part of it, bit of yarn over, and we pull through 2. So there we have it, a second row, beginning of our second row of double crochets. So if you found this useful, please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And leave a comment down below if there's any other crochet stitches that you'd like to see on my channel. Thanks, have a good day.